Marissa Ampon at the Mountain View Art and Wine Festival 2014. And I'm here with Kirk Ellison and his beautiful paintings and also photography. So let me introduce you to Kirk Ellison, and he could tell us more about his art.
Hello. Well, this is my artwork here. I do, as you mentioned, painting and photography. Some of the work here is original oil on canvas. Some of it's subjective, others are a little bit more abstract.
So tell me more about your inspiration for this fiery canvas.
Well, this is, most of my inspiration comes from flowers. And so I'll either do a more subjective type of presentation or take it into a little bit of the abstract. And it really just depends on my mood when I'm in my creative process, where it goes and where it leads. And the paintings can be a process of returning to the work multiple times over a couple of weeks or even a couple of months until it comes out. Right.
Art takes time.
It
right?
does. And you know, sometimes it happens rather quickly, other times it takes more time. But my photographic work also has a painterly type of feel to it. And it's
That's a photograph?
That is a photograph, believe it or not.
It's like a painting. Wow.
It does. It's what makes it so unique is the way I use the lighting. I call it light sculpture. It's sort of like painting and sculpting with light, and it's very much like doing a lighting for a play or a movie set. You'll have a background set and a foreground set, and the background is actually a gray canvas. I paint that with colored light. And the foreground set are iris, and I paint those or sculpt those with light as well, different lights. They're all done with tungsten lights, just like they use in the movies.
Okay.
And it's the way I combine the background and the foreground in camera that give it this sort of three-dimensional illusion, this painterly quality, because you're able to blend some of the background light with the foreground. You can see how the background light sort of seeps into the stem and the petals in certain areas and falls off in a shadow.
That.
Right.
It really pops out.
It does, doesn't it?
I love that color. Purple's my favorite color. Great.
Well, I'm glad you like it. And then the work is printed on a very special material called Chrome.
Okay.
It's got a chromium layer that reflects the light and colorized like oil paint.
Okay.
And then I bond that to aluminum plate and then seal it with a UV-coated lamination for protection.
How did you learn all about this?
Well, it just is a process I developed over time. Chrome has been around a long time. It's probably the most archival and luminous type of photographic material available. Quite unique.
It's beautiful. And then you've got some more paintings here.
Yes, this is also the Chrome on aluminum here with a glossy finish.
Oh, I like how you have that as a matted framing.
Right, the aluminum gives it a nice contemporary type of look. And then, of course, the original oils on canvas.
So you started with the oils on canvas?
Actually, the oils on canvas are sort of a newer expression for my artistic works. So I started actually with the photography.
Okay.
But I do both. I still create more work with the photographic studio lighting.
So are these real butterflies?
They are real butterflies, believe it or not. And I like to say they've been trained in my butterfly obedience school. You know, they do just what I want. Perfect, that's it. But they're in a state of deep sedation, let's say.
Okay.
Okay. But
well, Kirk, thank you so much for sharing your art with us.
Thank you for coming, and appreciate it very much.
So this is Marissa at the Mountain View Art and Wine Festival.